studying medicine in Europe, that is something that's interesting you, then you have come to the right channel, the channel of studyinbosnia.com. My name is Marcel Kloos. I'm the founder of studyinbosnia.com. I'm an official recruiting partner of the East-Sarajevo University, and as an official partner I am eligible to help you to get your foot into the university. So in today's video we're gonna step deeper into the topic of studying at the East-Sarajevo University Faculty of Medicine. And if you're playing with the thought to get over to Europe to start your medical career, then I think this might be just the right university for you. However, we are offering a lot of different options. So depending on your budget and depending on your lifestyle preferences, another university might be even more suitable for you. However, this one is one of the most popular universities all over Europe for our students. I have a German agency that offers also all kinds of different countries, and yet this one is even for the German students very popular. So we're starting with a little bit of history. So I think it's always important to have some background information about the history of a university. When thinking about studying there, I think that is crucial. So one major point why I like to work with this university and recommend it to many students is that it has a 30-year history as a government university, and through that in Bosnia this is the oldest government university that exists to this day. It is located in Sarajevo as a main university. However, the medical campus, the medical faculty, it is not located in Sarajevo. So it's a little bit misleading if you're thinking that you're gonna go to Sarajevo because you're studying at the East-Sarajevo University. You should know that this is not the fact. The faculty is in Foča, in the city of Foča, 1 hour and 15 to 20 minutes with a bus or by car, and the main university, that is indeed in Sarajevo. So it is important to note that. Foča is a beautiful city in the midst of nature, close to the national park, biggest last wild forest in Europe, it's also called. And yeah, it's very beautiful nature, beautiful scenery, a small city with students from all over the world. For example, my company has many students from Morocco, we have students from Algeria, we have students from Germany, and then there's many other nationalities where we have a smaller amount of students from. Let me guide you through the different programs at the medical faculty. So we have medicine, which is usually the most popular program. It has 3,500 euro per year tuition fee. However, it is important for you guys to know that you pay that per semester. So you pay 1,750 euro per semester. These fees might increase for new incoming students. So if you're applying for 2026 or even later, those fees might change. However, once you have your seat, your tuition fees stay the same as per the contract with the university that you will have. For dentistry, the fees are the same, 3,500 euro per year. So it is not more expensive than medicine, which is sometimes or even most of the time the case when you check out universities in Europe. Nursing is only 2,500 euro per year. It's very attractive because we have a special program for nurses, and it's also paid per semester, so 1,250 euro per semester to be paid for nursing. Nursing is a relatively new but very exciting program, and we are happy and proud that we have onboarded the first nursing students this year for this new program. So the duration of the program, I think that's the next most important thing that you should know. So the duration of nursing is 4 years. The duration for medicine and dentistry is 6 years as per the minimum requirement of the European Union. So the minimum requirement of the European Union would be for dentistry 5 years, but nearly all the universities in Europe, they have a 6-year course. And if you have a 5-year course, then you, if you're not studying in the European Union, must be really careful with your curriculum, because most universities manage to fit everything into a 6-year program, not a 5-year program. Many universities also have a 5-year program, but the graduation is like half a year later, so basically you're studying 6 years, right? So usually graduations in Europe for medicine, for dentistry, are in March, and it's basically 6 years, but depending on how the fees work, they make it a 5-year course. That means that you only pay 5-year fees, but you don't actually graduate within 5 years. Even, for example, in Germany, where I'm originally from, in Germany you have a 5-year program, but then you have to study 3 months, and then you take the state exam, and then you're at like 5.5 years basically when you graduate, if you are one of the fast students. Most of the students take longer in Germany, so they take 6 or 7 or 8 years to complete their degree, because it's very hard and competitive. So what you should know, you have a very good flight connection to Sarajevo, because Sarajevo is so well connected within Europe, because people are working from Bosnia in Western European countries a lot, and for that reason you have like these daily flights, and once you're in Sarajevo you just call a cab and they drive you directly, or you can take a bus, which is much cheaper, and it also has only a few stops on the way, so it's pretty fast. What you should know is about this university, that if you're actually planning to come to Germany, then you should definitely check out this option of ours, because not at every university we have the same amount of like preparation program to after your degree coming to Germany, right? At this university we have a German course, so every Saturday you have 4 hours of German through all the years. So for nursing 4 years, for medicine dentistry 6 years, and you get prepared for the necessary entry exams for Germany. So for nursing, for example, you have 4 years, then you pass the B2 exam after 4 years. For medicine, you pass after 4 years the B2 exam, the B2 General German Knowledge exam, and then you pass even C1 once you graduate between year 4 and year 6. And then you're like perfectly prepared for Germany, and we even help you make that step to come to Germany. We also help you out with internships. This is not connected within your package, so you would pay that extra if you want to make an internship in Germany. We will get that done for you. You will make an internship already during your studies, which will further facilitate your move to Germany and increase your career prospects, your salary expectations even further, especially in the fields of dentistry, nursing. That is very recommendable. Which field offers the best job opportunities in Germany? The highest salary is medicine, shortly followed after nursing, and dentistry has a 2-year part where you don't make a lot of money. However, you also don't work that much. It's like 25 to 30 hours per week. And then after the 2 years, you quickly rise over the nursing. However, not so much, and it's also not guaranteed. Nursing is an extremely well-paid profession in Germany. And seeing that the fees are lower and that the duration is lower, this is very attractive if you're not coming from a very rich family that can afford too much of the tuition fees. And you are able to make back that money fast and really be in a highly paid profession. Which area has the most demand of foreign trained professionals? I would say it is clearly first nursing, second medicine, and third dentistry. However, all of them have an insane amount of demand, so you get quickly a job, and we will even help you with that for free. So that is very important for you to note, that you have these 3 programs with high demand in Germany, but also Switzerland, and we have a special program. So when you start with us, we are the only agency in the world, to our knowledge, that offers a clear pathway to Europe. So you're not only getting a seat in medicine, nursing, dentistry, you're not getting help with a visa, with a residency, with the apartments, you're also getting German classes and pathway program to Germany with a huge network, with a huge community app, which you access on your phone, and you always have it with you with all the information that you need. And already before you even fly to Bosnia, you will know tons of people there. You will have the whole community access, and that makes our company and our offering very special. And that is why we are the biggest company at the moment that offers seats at the University of East-Sarajevo in Foča. So I think we covered most of the important parts. When you have questions regarding the curriculum, so the curriculum is nearly 100% identical with the German curriculum, except that there are 7 weeks of internal medicine, which we recommend you to do for the internship. So you have a 100% equivalent curriculum. These internships are not 100% necessary. You will also get the equivalents without them, but we recommend to do internships because that facilitates your move to Germany. You will get better job offers and the job search will be more easy as you've already been in the country and you have some references. Thank you very much for watching, and if you're interested now, contact us over our homepage studyinbosnia.com for a free and non-binding consultation with me.